Bienvenidos. My name is Sam Hunt. I am a Nazareth College grad, class of 21, with a minor in Spanish. I was a transfer student, actually, so I came in my sophomore year, and one of the reasons that I chose Naz to transfer to was I was looking for a very strong language department, and that is what I found. Within the classroom environment, it was so small and so intimate. I made some lifelong friends. I have, of course, some lessons I'll never forget, but really, I was given the time and the space to speak and write and receive real-time corrections on both of those things, any sort of generative aspect of language. And I was given the space and time to really refine what I was saying until I had said it correctly. And then I had learned how to say that correctly. And that was absolutely incredible. Dr. Chacon has so much patience, and she corrects and gets back to you just about everything, and those corrections are so useful. So in the classroom, I got to take cultural classes like 223, which is Cultural Perspectives, that really allowed me to see the world, and especially the relationships between the United States and Latin America, in a really interesting, in-depth light, and understand a lot of the whys of now by using the becauses of the past. And that class I think about constantly whenever I think about any sort of world politics. And then I also, I'm working in the med center in a biochemistry laboratory right now, because I'm on the way to being a doctor. There's applications. It's a long process and it's arduous and gross. So regardless, I got to take Spanish for medical professionals, which was absolutely incredible. It gave me a really cool edge on my applications, as well as it's words that I get to use all the time. I have an El Salvadorian coworker, and we'll talk in Spanish about chemistry and biochemistry whenever we can. Super fun, and really useful stuff. Outside of the classroom, I got to take part in a Cyber Pals, or a conversation partner program, where I got to video chat with Chilean students that were learning English for about an hour a week. Sometimes it was about a piece of media that we agreed to consume. Sometimes it was about stuff that was going on in the world. We talked a lot about the pandemic. First half was in English, second half was in Spanish, although most of it ended up being Spanglish anyways. And I got to really talk with somebody my age, doing work very similar to mine. And that was really cool. I mean, I constantly am passing jokes back and forth with those people still on Twitter. And I've repeated the program like 3 times. I got to meet one of my conversation partners actually in the flesh, because in conjunction with the Center for International Education and the Pre-Med Club, I actually got to study abroad in Chile over a summer, and it was all totally funded by my Spark grant, which was all of that together is so cool, and it's all like stuff you can only get at Naz. So I, in the mornings, was shadowing physicians at a public hospital in Los Angeles, Chile. And I mean, there's so much to say about that I can't fit it in this video, about learning how care is given and how care is expected to be given anywhere across the world, and how the healthcare system works just on the other side of the planet. Then I would go home to the dorms where I was staying with a bunch of other Chilean students. And then in the afternoons past that, I would go with them to their English classes to assist, being somebody who does pronunciation, who does a little bit of cultural information, and that was super cool because I got to help out the students. And then at night, I would go, again, hang out with the students, and that's where you learn to talk with the people that are sort of your age class. Of course, we trade a lot of slang and a lot of culture, and try and figure out what's similar, what's different, the classic, what do you do sort of vibe that is. And that was really cool. I still, again, have friends from that program. I have tons of pictures. Hopefully you'll see them in a little PowerPoint. I did volunteerism through the Naz Spanish department. That was absolutely mind-blowing. It changed my whole look on really life in general, but that's such a big, grandiose statement. It's something you really have to experience yourself to understand just how impactful it can be working with the Rochester community, and just how much love you can show to people just by learning Spanish. That I'm constantly writing about, because I have all these applications that ask me, what's a moment that changed how you think? And it's volunteerism through the Spanish department in Naz. Indubitably, it's that. Yeah, I ended up doing some more just manual labor service out in Costa Rica at a medicinal herb garden. Got to go talk with some of the indigenous Bree people about their cosmovision and sort of how globalization has impacted their ability to exist in the way that they want to exist, and the land rights issues and such over there. I've been led to so many places by the Naz Spanish department. I've made so many friends. I've had so many experiences that I really, really continue to carry with to this day. And I only minored in Spanish. So thank you for everything, Dr. Chacon. Thank you to the department and the school for helping me through and showing me so many amazing things. And thanks for anybody that's watching this video. It's a great day to be a Golden Flyer. If you have any questions about my experiences, you can absolutely get my contact information from Dr. Chacon, or frankly, it's thesamhunt@gmail.com. It's spelled exactly how you want it to be spelled. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.